So I got this new Nintendo 64 thingy, like type thing. It's better not end up like that Jaguar. Oh, Atari. What happens? Alrighty, let's. So I got the game, hot new Mario game. Probably be another Super Mario World type deal. So let's turn this on. Oh,
It's me, Mario.
that's cool. Really cool.
Hello.
Oh, that's a really nice effect. Don't you look at that? Press start. I guess that's this red button. This controller is really weird. Ooh. I like the joystick thing here they got going on, but I'm gonna stick to the D. Doesn't move with the D-pad. What's up with that? Like, is it really that necessary to go diagonally? I can just hit the whatever. Let's try the new file. Oh, no.
Dear Mario,
It's blocky.
come to the castle.
Oh, that's
I'm
incredible.
Yours truly, Princess Toadstool.
Oh, that's a huge improvement from and Peach. Yeah, like anyone's gonna call you Peach except Toadstool. That is awesome. I really like that. I really like that little cutscene I have here. Yeah, getting bigger. Probably could be like an overhead game or something that matter. You know, one of those things where like kind of like Pokemon or Sonic 3D Blast. Alright, cutscene over. Wait a minute. Alright. Oh my goodness. Oh, what? Hello world, welcome back for another video game analysis. Okay, clearly from the game, I'm going to tell you right now, this is not about the 3DS, just in case some people might get confused. So long, gamers. So, today's focus is on a big movement towards gaming. Big. Games, when from generation to generation have something new about them that just blows people away. That becomes a huge transition and a huge adjustments. The 8-bit to 16 or 4 to 8, that wasn't that much of a big deal. That's just graphics enhancement, which we're at now. Now, is a little different for the 16-bit because that did enhance gameplay. That's usually the kind of graphics enhance I care about. I mean, I love it if a game looks good and HD graphics are great and all, but you have graphical enhancements and new ideas thrown into the gameplay that just create a whole new world. Speaking of new world, okay, Mario. I'm gonna try to do this the cheating way. I admit it. I was cheating last episode. I looked in the camera.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I'm here to take you.
Yeah, we've seen this in. Yeah, we've seen this. Come on.
Princess Toadstool.
Come on. Yeah, we've seen this in the reenactment. Come on. I really should have prepared for this. I'll be right back. Okay, now, the TV over here, this is the scene I wanted to show off here. And this is the introduction to people's first view of a 3D game. And by 3D, I do not mean literally there's depth within the picture. I mean, you cannot just go side, left or right. You can go up, down, all that good stuff. Which introduced the joystick. Lots of fun. Oh yeah. Now something I want to note. Very important. There is no music That's something to enjoy. You have the sounds of nature, and this is the perfect, to me, introduction of 3D gaming. They're showing you, hey, check this out. Work around a little bit. You don't need to feel anything. Just enjoy the sounds of nature. You know, like when you learn to walk or learn to ride a bike and all that good stuff. But when you're ready, do that. Yeah. Fucking love this game, man. I'm telling you right now. Now there's some music. Introducing some camera themes. Can't move camera here. You can do this if you want. First person view. Do this reverse thing that I'm so used to, let me tell you. There's a game where it didn't do the reverse thing, really weird to me. Anyway, so when talking about 3 dimensions, this is a new transition to gaming. Something I liked about the N64 controller, which you all saw in episode 1, and yes, I did say it looked weird, but you know, like there's a reason why it looks like that. This new thing-fangled joystick here, it's like, programmers be ready for that? Because remember, like I keep saying, this is a transition, a new thing. So when developers play these games, they think, well, what am I gonna do here? I'm still here. I gotta learn how to get to there. It's gonna take some risks. This game is a huge risk taker and a successful one. When it comes to Mario games, they get thought out very well because they know that this guy cannot be in a bad game. Okay, so looking around the world, you see great vastness, and this isn't like past ideas of what a 3D game was, because, look, there is no question that Mario is moving. In older ideas of a 3D game, in older ideas of a 3D game, it was mainly you had overheads, tilted a little bit. Like, you had Sonic 3D Blast. I use that as an example in the reenactment. I love that thing. It was just an overhead game, you know, like the original Legend of Zelda, Pokemon versions, or more. If you're a little younger, they're all just looking over, making a whole thing that moves around the sprite, your main character, as you're moving. Like and even if it doesn't look it, there's still a question: are you moving, or is everything moving around you? Super Mario RPG, which I did a recent lyricism episode on, that too. And even if you are moving, you're in a little pocket world that is still basically an overhead game, tilted a little bit. Here, you have Mario's clearly on the floor. There's no looking otherwise. Where am I going? And yeah, everything's all hunky-dory in the world of Mario. Darn it. Pause. So, the idea here is, it's a new advancement. Today's modern idea here to transfer is going to be, I think, everyone thinks, the Wii U. That new controller is going to open up a lot of new possibilities. And, yeah, you could have a lot of haters, there definitely is right now. But, from a spectator's point of view, speculations and all that good stuff, I can tell you it's going to be an adjustment for developers. And so far I've been hearing a lot of news about new games, and a lot of them say, like, we really like the new ideas you can put into the Wii U. And it's the same thing here. I mean, Mario 64 is the definitive game that was based off of 3D games to this day. The whole design, physics engine, of course it's improved today, I mean, but it all stems from this game. From there are many great 3D platformers, 3D anything really. You got new fields to play on and battle with, and so many new possibilities. There were failures, like Castlevania on the N64 that was bad. but we fixed that. Banjo Kazooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, even more newer ones, Halo, and Call of Duty. I'll just name the more popular titles. Of a big world where you could move around and all that. It's only getting better, people. And you know, it's just how it rolls. Word. And that's the feces. Word. This new title screen I like too. It's a little remix. I mean, you know, it all describes change, like a new way to see things. In a future episode, I'll elaborate on this idea more of change and all that stuff in games through generations and enhancements and physics engines and controller options and all that fun hunky-dory stuff, additions of motion control, touch screens, gyro techniques, all that techie stuff. No. So clearly, we're dealing with the change. And to elaborate a little more, on the controller thing, it's with the N64. It's like I said, developers need to. They're used to the D-pad. So that's where I think the third handle comes in with the joystick. It's a choice, you know. It's like, this is for the developers that want to try out the joystick, and this is for the developers that want to play it safe. And so clearly, the joystick became a success in 3D gaming. The new form of joystick that's not easily breakable, because I'm playing one of the re-release controllers here. I do personally like the original one, because I guess I was born with that, or what. It was like I grew into that with it's worse than saying analysis. So clearly, this is what became of it. I mean, like, this is the transformation. This controller, I think, shows, yeah, you got a great thing here. We're used to it. Let's show it. 3D games are the new thing now. I mean, side scroll is coming back. Even then, they give them 3D renderings and all that. It's amazing. Attempts at 3D all led up to this. I mean, something needed all led up to today. 3D environments are great. Oh yeah. Dun, dun. It never hurts to have the game look a little better. Sharpen it up. You interact with it more. Sometimes. Jumping ahead. Alright. Next time, we're going to take a look at The Legend of Zelda, and we're going to examine the Triforce. I'm really excited for this one, because I have a little theory that I want to show off, and the Triforce is just awesome in general. So is Zelda. Oh yeah. Keep in mind this next one, I'm still gotta remember, this is about Zelda. It's The Legend of Zelda. I see so many theorists now and people talk about the game. It's never about Zelda. It's either about Link or the Triforce or this or that. But it's The Legend of Zelda. See you then.